Well, hello everyone, and welcome to my latest episode of Oxygen Not Included. So, it's been a bit of time, and there's a very good reason for that. So, my understanding is that there will be a new patch tomorrow. So, I'm thinking I might lose this world if I upgrade, or if in the upgrade, or whatever. So I figured I'd better rush the my last ditch effort, what I was trying to accomplish as my final project. And if you all remember, my final project. Oops, no. I want to know. Sweep. My final project is something rather ambitious. And so while they're napping, let's go take a look at what's going on. Now, here's our shaft down. You'll see that there's some additional piping. And if we go down, 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 and then this, where we last left off, apparently Bish is now, is making, okay, never mind. All right, I thought that maybe it was a bit higher quality. So this is not bad. I made a little place here where they can go to the bathroom and stuff, and the decor's not horrifying. They're not actually staying down here, but in the meantime, I pushed down, 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 dodged around some. Well, there's a bit of chlorine in here. Basically, past some chlorine and down and over, and oh, look at that! And we have some coal generators because I'm going to need power. And then down, 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 down. And here we are. We found magma. Haha. Now, this is horrifically dangerous. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I suspect I might accidentally kill somebody. You know, I mean, what are you going to do? So, anyways, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. This could get super dangerous. I've made sure that there's power. Oh, you know what I should be doing? Hang on, before I do anything else. Let's get some air down here because... okay, let's do this, and then like that. And... I guess we'll just... Why don't we just put a vent, straight out vent. Like that. And then a gas pipe. There we go. Get some air down here so that people don't suffocate. Now that's ice, snow. So this is probably going to melt and then open up into this space here. If it does, I'll just seal this off. I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going to do. But basically the way that this... I've got coal generators here. In an ice biome surrounded by wheezewort, all kinds of cooling mechanisms. They're going to vent carbon dioxide, so there's a manual airlock here. So this whole thing here is probably going to get filled up with carbon dioxide. Oh, that's a lot of wolframite. I'm not too worried about it. As long as this is, you know, I'm not going in here. I don't care if it gets what happens to it. Although I may end up having to vent out or do something with the carbon dioxide. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to have to do with this yet. Maybe CO2 scrubbers. I'm not sure. But for now, we're going to use coal power down here, and let's let them do their thing. Now, here's the tricky part. I don't really know how to get close to this stuff without hurting anybody. My understanding of building materials is that abyssalite, I believe, is an insulator. I think we're gonna find out, I guess. But I think it's an insulator. So we're going to try and make use of an insulator. In the meantime, first of all, we're gonna let them build a little work platform down here, so that what tends to happen, I have to bail them out every once in a while because they'll dig something out here and then fall through and then end up down here and then up. So I'm trying to prevent that from happening ahead of time. All right, now we're gonna build a ladder down here. This is still quite cold down here. Oh, and it's nighttime. So doing the work down here has been really slow and painful because it takes them so long to get down here that they really don't... Oh, I got a harvest. That they don't really have a lot of time to actually do anything before they have to go back up again. So it's been a bit of a challenge. That's why it's taken so long. Just getting down there is a pain. Oh, I dug all this out here so that there's a path. This is the freshwater return. So this is the sewer water in. So this is the polluted water in, and it goes down on the right-hand side all the way down here. I can't remember. I can't remember where. Oh yeah, it comes down to here. So essentially, what did I make that out of, anyways? Just so that igneous rock. I had a lot of igneous rock, so I was making everything out of it. I know it's ugly stuff, but quite frankly, I just had. Well, now I don't have so much of it anymore, but. So this is going to come down here. Not exactly sure what I'm doing with that, but I'm just going to build it out like that. And then now this pipe here, I actually did something different. So through the cold biome, if I remember correctly, it is igneous, and then through the rest of it, it's insulated. Because, quite frankly, I wasn't sure what was going to be the temperature of it, but I figured I would, I don't know, conceivably if I ran it through here in uninsulated pipe, it'll cool it, but I don't know if that game mechanic works quite that way, so I'm not going to worry about it, but as I say, this is as much a learning experience as it is anything else, so this is the fresh water out. Like that. Yeah, it's cold and it's just ugly down there and nasty. This is actually really cool. Things sort of jump around when they're defrosting and stuff because of the water and yeah. Generally bad stuff happens down here. Oh my. Food's been pretty good. I've been riding somewhere between like 65, 70 and just over 100,000 kilocalories. So food's not an issue. Oxygen's not really been an issue. Water's not really been an issue. I shut down the fertilizer and just because I've got like 5,000 kilograms of fertilizer. So I shut all this down, mostly because I was running into power overloads. Well, it wasn't overload, but I was definitely stressing the system. Which is, by the way, one of the reasons why I'm building an independent power source down here. Not just because I didn't want to run the wiring, but because it's overloaded already. So this is an independent circuit that I don't have to worry about it overloading anything. Yeah. Okay. We're finally getting some air down here. So we should be good. Now, so essentially, like, this is 165 degrees Celsius. What I plan on doing is building across here like this. Let's see. We're going to build out of abyssalite. And I'm going to build across like this. Now this right here is 153 degrees Celsius. So what I'm concerned about, like they're not going to have any problems with this, but when they get to this one, I'm kind of concerned about how they're going to be able to go after that. I don't really know. I'm probably going to, you know, so presumably there's going to be steam generated, and that steam has to be then converted into water and then piped out. So I'm probably going to have to do a bunch of stuff up here with the whatchamacallits, what was it, utilities, thermal regulators, to basically cool any gas, and then basically a series of thermal regulators to drop the temperature of the steam. Who knows? Maybe it'll even. Yeah, I'm. I'm not sure. I'm still figuring this out. This is all a big mystery to me. And batteries are being made. Good. Okay, so the power source is okay. It's awaiting coal. I think I've got a lot of coal. Hang on a sec. Yeah, I've got 19,000 coal. In the long run, I'd have to come up with a different power solution because that's not going to last long, I don't think. So, but for now, it's a proof of concept. This just to make sure this is working. Oxygen is starting to sort itself out. And did we hit nighttime? Yeah, we did. Okay. Yeah. As I say, I'm not really sure what to expect down here. I don't know much about the magma and the heat and how safe it is, so it's got me a little nervous. I mean, I'm sure these guys are even more nervous. All right, so let's think about this for a minute. Essentially, it's going to be a matter of dumping water in here somehow, applying water to heat, creating steam, pumping that steam out, passing it through thermal regulators, and that's where I start to be a little uncertain. Presumably it has to convert into liquid at some point. Does it do that through the thermal regulator? You know what I should do is let's just, I don't know if I'm going to use it here, but I just want to let me build a thermal regulator, and let's take a look at what its inputs and outputs are. Oh, this is very nerve-wracking. This whole thing is nerve-wracking. I may have to do something in here with some sort of, I don't know, containment, like I'm not really sure exactly. I've never seen this done before. You know, water applied to heat, turn to steam, convert back to water. That's it. That's I've now explained the entirety of my understanding of how this works. Come on, guys. What are you doing up here? Maintenance. All right. Yeah, getting them to do work down there has been a bit challenging. At least stress is marginally down. Water level's dropping a little bit. I can always crank up the this guy over here. Put a second wheeze ward in. Yeah, this whole thing. And I was told that it's not exactly a great solution the way this is done, and I'm inclined to agree. So I'd have to in the future, if on a next future run through, I'll have to figure out a better solution to that. And why did this lock up? Oof. I don't know. I think I'm hitting the limits here because it does seem to be sort of slowing down and locking up every once in a while. Yeah, air's good down here now. We're starting to get a little bit better. Okay, come on, build it. Yeah, no. Okay. All right. The toilets down here have been a very successful thing. It prevents them from having to go too far if they have to go to the bathroom, so that's kind of nice. Okay. You gonna? Is it almost built? Are you gonna be able to finish it? Come on, finish it. All right, let's take a look at this bad boy. Needs power, needs gas, and gas output. Cools gas pipe through it, but outputs heat in its immediate vicinity. Quite frankly, I'm not worried about heat down here. So I'm guessing that I'm going to have to pump the air up and into a holding area where it would condense, and then I'd pump out water. That's just my guess. That's what I'm pretty sure that might. Oh, okay. All right, let's just keep going. Is that big enough? No idea. I have no freaking clue. I'm just surprised they're not getting hypothermia. Maybe we dig that out if you can. Actually, what we could do is something like that. There we go. Now, so what's going on here, right? And then I'll probably have to reinforce all this, but for now, this is just the concept. And yes, that's right, Alice. Fall asleep in the frozen pit of hell. Where's Alice? Oh, she's in the bathroom. Okay. I was worried about you, Alice. And you didn't get any sleep. Oh, damn it. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that sucks. Let's deconstruct you two. Okay. All right, so let's dig all this out. Hell, let's dig that out too. So what we could do is, in fact, we could have these guys also over here, and then the piping goes, up the middle, and I'll probably do something like have some more ladders going on in here. The piping goes up the middle, it vents up to up in the top here. And then it sort of coalesces in here and cools and then creates water and etc. But I'll have to cool it first with a series of thermal regulators. And that's what this kind of space here is for, because there's not enough space in here. And I also don't, this is their living space. I don't really want this. I want this sort of out here where it's not going to, overheat and cause them any damage. What's the temperature of this tile? 15 degrees. Yeah, see how, look at that. That's, I don't know what I'm going to be able to do. Like, this is going to be the interesting part, trying to figure out all that. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause, and I will come back when I've got a bit more going on. So you get the idea, but now it's just a matter of waiting for them to finish it all off. All right, I'll be back. All right, well, hello and welcome back. It's been a bit of time, mostly because it's so slow to build when it's way down in the depths of Mordor. Things are going well up here. Everybody's happy. Everybody appears to be in good shape. Nobody died, which is good. And you'll see... Oh, no. All right, let's go take a look at what's going on down here. Okay, so this is the design. Okay, so this is the evaporating, not evaporator. This is the condenser tank. So essentially coolish. Don't go down. Okay, good. Don't go down there. Okay. All right. You know what? I have half a mind to. You'll see why in a second. Okay. So this is where steam goes in, or air wet air goes in and condenses and gets sucked up by the liquid pump. I think I've got the power sorted. Everything seems to be hooked up. Batteries are charged. There's a switch here that's been disconnected, and that wire is going to everything in here. Hopefully, good. Okay. Everything is fine. So, okay. That's the power. Plumbing. Let's look at it this way. Plumbing. All right. So, bad water comes in. Did I not hook that up? Liquid pipe. Igneous. There we go. We want that done. All right, so the bad water comes in. There's a valve here that turns on and off the water going into the system. It controls the flow. Then steam is generated. And if we take a look at gas, it gets pumped up through the whatchamacallits, the thermal regulators, then gets vented into here, etc., etc. Now, okay, this was very interesting to build, mostly because that's horrifically dangerous. You'll notice that the temperature in here is quite high. They were getting a little bit toasty as they were building some of this. I had to put this in here just in case this broke through. This is all made out of abyssalite, which is why it's 15 degrees. It's a perfect insulator. So this whole section down here is completely blocked off, so they can't get down there, and this might turn into really hot water. So we don't want them going down there. We've got a vent going over the magma. This is a liquid vent, and this is connected to the valve here, and we've got this turned off. So water is now coming in, and so what we're going to do is we're just going to turn it on. Let's just do a little tiny bit. Let's do the first tick. Okay, now is that actually going to work? Did I hook that up? What is that? Is that a liquid pipe? That's a liquid pipe. Hang on, let me just double check my plumbing. Okay, there. So it's dropping onto here at the lowest possible setting, apparently. And now this should produce, it's dropping right onto magma, which is at 1500 degrees Celsius. In a perfect universe, this would turn into steam, but it's not. It's turning into carbon dioxide. Why isn't there any steam? There's liquid water sitting on top of... Oh, it's heating up. There we go. There's the steam. All right, so it just took a minute for it to actually happen. Of course, this water may overflow into here. That's fine. This is I'm written this little section off over here. And once there's steam, this steam can get pumped up by the gas pump, and I can flip that switch to turn that on, and that can suck the steam out and pump it into here. Now, I'm guessing that I'm supposed to use a gas pump. Like I said, I'm not really sure what is going on, how this is all supposed to work, so... Shouldn't that be heating up? I mean, I couldn't break that. That's neutronium. It's a magic. I mean, I could break out another couple of tiles here, like this one and this one, and create a bigger magma pool. But I don't want them going down here. It's so dangerous. Like it. Oh. Hang on, let me take a look at that. The vent is warmer than the air around it. I guess it's because it's next to this. I don't know. Is that not going to steam? Interesting. Yeah, I've got idle duplicants. They don't really know what to do. All right, let's let that go. All right, so that's the design. I don't know if it's going to work. Here, why don't you harvest this? Yeah, there you go. And you guys are all just wandering around aimlessly because you got nothing to do. Oh, am I locked up again? Don't die. Don't crash. Please don't crash. There we go. And we can harvest you. Oops. You guys got things to do. See? Look at all that. Okay. Well, I don't think this is working. Apparently this magma is not hot enough to boil water. I'm not exactly sure why that is. I suppose... I mean, where is all this? There's water coming down through here. I don't know where it's going. Interesting. Is it because this is in the cold zone? All right. Well, this magma is a... All right. Well, we had a little... there's some steam that just simply disappears, and then it appears to recondense into water. It's a little strange, but... I'm not really sure exactly what's going on. Like, this abyssalite here is like 164 degrees Celsius. That's... I mean, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure why this is not working. Maybe what I could do is deconstruct that. And get some more. Okay, and then deconstruct that. Okay, okay. Oh! Are we getting functional? I'm not sure. We've apparently got, what is that? Ice. Somehow there's ice down here. Next to the magma. Oh dear, oh dear. There is steam. I'm going to guess that because this is this is like oh, is it heating up? No, this is the cold. This is minus. Yeah, see how cold all this is. That because it's so cold, it's somehow it's you know. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make mesh tile going out to here. That'll protect my duplicants. Now, presumably, there's some. There we go. No, don't go down there. No, no. Good grief. Oh my God. Yeah, it's hot. I know. Oh, Lordy. I swear. Okay, now don't jump down there to do that one. Guys, what are you doing down there? What are you guys doing? You're all just going to hang around down here? Well, I'm not sure what that was all about. Okay, that basically the whole purpose behind that was to. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna dig that out. The whole purpose behind that was to keep them from getting down there. There's no. I mean, it is. So there is steam. Look at that. Okay, and then it's water. Oh my God. I mean, maybe I'm just not patient enough. Maybe I have to let this happen. I'm not sure. I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. So this is all super hot. There is steam being made, but I mean, I'm sorry. That steam should be going up into this. This steam should be filling this entire. Where's that water coming from? Oh, it's coming from up here. Yeah. That's expected. This is all. This is going to start melting up here. All right. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn that on. And turn on. Somebody should be coming down in a second. You guys, what are you doing up there? All right. Turn on. Okay, so I think that means that they're gonna. There's a toggle switch pending. What are you, Alice? What are you doing down here? It's chilly. Go back up. Oh my God! Do I have to find you something to do? What are we gonna? Okay, now how about this? Harvest, and I don't know. Sweep. There. That'll give you guys something to do. You can go. Off you go. Sweep pending. That's it. Off you go. Of course, this is not actually doing what I want it to do, but that's okay. It's just going to fill this up with carbon dioxide. Well, anyways, I suspect that what I should have done is moved this design over here or done something over here. There's something to do with the I'm guessing that it's something to do with this cold zone because, quite frankly, this is magma. I'm dropping water onto magma. It should be producing steam. It doesn't appear to be. And, you know, okay. All right. Well, I think this is I think we've this is good. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing wrong, but you get the idea. Presumably this would what? No, we want to mop all that up because we don't want any bad water in here. We only want clean water in here. There we go. So there is steam. Why there's no steam? Why the steam's not filling the room? I'm not sure. I'm going to guess that it's because of the because this is in the cold zone and it's not being allowed to, and it's condensing into water and something like that. So that's fine. You get the idea. This was the design. It should work, but I don't think it's going to. Drop water on magma, make steam, suck the steam out, cool it, dump it into here, condense, pick up the water, send it back up. So there we go. All right. I think we're going to call it here. It's not exactly a success, but it was a good first attempt at magma pure water purification. So, all right. On that note, I want to thank you very much for this, for your patience with this episode while I stared at something not working and tried to get things all set up. I know it may not have been too exciting, but it was an experiment, and sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. And we're just going to sweep all this up like that. All right. Thank you very much. Until next time, you all have yourselves a great day. Bye-bye. All right. Well, this is just a little addendum. I want to thank you all again for seeing me through this entire season. Just as I suspected, Oxygen Not Included released a new update. So there will be a world restart with this series, with Oxygen Not Included. It'll be a new series, Series 2. I'm a little miffed. I mean, I would like to have had some time to try and get the magma idea, the magma purification to work. I had some ideas as to what I wanted to do. That was my first attempt. It didn't turn out the way I expected, and you know what? That's that's just the way things go, right? That's how you learn. So I'm miffed that I didn't get the opportunity to try something new. Maybe I'll be able to do that in the next series. But I'm not miffed about the season though. I think I'll be honest with you. I was really surprised that, I mean, what did we make it to? We made it to like 255 cycles. That now you should know this is the first time I've ever played this game, so I'm as shocked as probably anybody that it actually managed to get this far, and that was in no small part to some really great comments that I received while releasing episodes and people giving me hints and tips and all of that. And so as much as I did a lot of work, but you guys did a lot of work too, and you helped me out. So I want to thank everybody who participated. I want to thank everybody who watched. So this is the end of this season. I will be coming back. There will be a brand new season start. Have no fear. I'm not giving up on Oxygen Not Included. I thoroughly enjoyed this entire season. So there will be more. All right. Now this is the final goodbye for this episode. And as always, you all have yourselves a great day. Bye-bye.